The people of Poland demanding a referendum on EU policy in the run-up to the European elections, where you could see quite a few dramatic results across Europe. Before I get to that though, just to recap what's been going on in Poland, of course, you've got the new pro-EU Donald Tusk-led government now in place. And surprise, surprise, you've seen the EU start to sign off huge funding that was previously being frozen under when you had the Eurosceptic Law and Justice Party in power in Poland. Those funds have started to be released now. You've had the Polish president, President Duda, actually speak out on how unfair he thinks the EU's behaviour has been. And you've seen clashes between the Polish President Duda and the new Prime Minister Donald Tusk. What you've also now seen recently from Brussels with this new government in place is this Article 7 procedure, where sanctions, potentially including a country actually losing its voting rights, that's now been withdrawn with the new government in place. And part of that coalition government, the left, the Polish left, now actually talking about the end of veto rights in the EU. They say the veto gives tools to irresponsible politicians to destroy the union from within. Of course, on the other side of things, you've got the Eurosceptic Law and Justice Party, who are very, very concerned clearly about the future direction of the EU. And when it comes to the European elections in Poland, it's very close at the moment. Donald Tusk's party there, the KO, the Civic Coalition, leading by 1 point. But you've seen a bit of a surge there recently for the PIS, the Law and Justice Party, in recent months. It looks pretty much neck and neck. But what you have seen consistently in Poland is huge concern from farmers about this so-called green agenda. And there's been huge protests in Warsaw against EU climate policies, against the new pro-EU government. You've seen slogans there, down with the Green Deal. A dairy farmer there in Poland quoted saying, "We are protesting because we don't want to become slaves on our own land." One banner there saying, "Let Brussels eat worms, we prefer pork chops and potatoes." You see slogans there as well at some of these protests. Down with the Green Deal, down with the European Union and green poison. Another farmer there, retired, quoted as saying, "The only thing it's good for is throwing in the bin when it comes to the Green Deal, and that it raises the costs of production, raises costs every day, costs of heating, costs of energy." You have also seen in the Polish Parliament an actual sit-down protest from around a dozen farmers. And now you're seeing a push for a referendum in Poland on this EU green agenda. A Law and Justice MEP there quoted as saying that the rallies, that the demos against this EU agenda, not a one-off event, but the beginning of the fight against the Green Deal, and that apparently 150,000 signatures collected for a Polish referendum on rejecting this Green Deal. Backlash continues about this EU green agenda in the run-up to the European elections, and talk now potentially of a referendum in Poland. Let me know what you make of all of that in the comments below, please, guys. I will, of course, keep bringing you all the latest on this and more. So please do whack this video a quick thumbs up. And, of course, as ever, cheers for watching.